Hi there guys, I'm here at the Birmingham PIN meeting right at the end. As you can see, we're the last people here again. I'm here with Gavin Barry, who's just done a presentation on student HMOs. I've known Gavin, I think I've known you for about a year and a half now, haven't I?
About 18 months.
Yeah, and Gavin is absolutely phenomenal at doing this strategy. Gavin, can you just give them a brief kind of reason why should people be doing student HMOs?
Yeah, sure. Well, to try and keep it as brief as possible, all HMOs are great. I've got all different types of HMOs, whether they're the LHA, young professional or student HMO. My experience and my opinion, why student HMOs work very, very well in comparison to young professional HMOs, for example, a couple of reasons. One is the way the student cycle works, how students and when students start looking for accommodation. For example, they're going to start looking for accommodation in a couple of weeks' time for them to move into next summer for 12 months. So if you can secure accommodation and secure ASTs now or in December, you've got security of income for about 18 months in advance. So that's very, very powerful and not really possible to do with young professionals. Also, minimum voids. You've got very, very few voids, if any. When you get a group of students move in together and they move out together, you've got them there. You've also got guarantors, again, which you can't get really with young professionals. Usually the guarantors are mum and dad, and you get mum and dad to sign up to the tenancy agreement, and they guarantee the rent, whether the student can pay or not. And if there's any damage at the end of the tenancy, you've got the guarantors there as well to cover all of that cost, which is fantastic. And again, compared to LHA, we know from some experience with LHA, you just can't get that. So these are some of the reasons I would say student HMOs are very, very powerful, particularly in the market at the moment.
Fantastic. So really, you've got a lot of security around it, and although it looks a bit daunting, it's not quite as daunting as it looks.
No, not at all. And I get lots of people who have this perception that student HMOs are a challenging business and they don't want to do it because they think their properties are going to be destroyed, etc. It's like anything in life. If you do it once and you do it properly, you can do it again, and it becomes easier to do it again and again. And that's what I found. I've got lots of student HMOs for myself, and we manage student HMOs for other investors as well. And we have a proven system now that we work, and it works very, very well. So knowing how to do it and how to do it properly, like getting guarantors in place so you've got secure income, and if there is any damage done to your property, that you've got the guarantors there to pay for the damage. Inventories, again, very, very important. Setting up inventories is probably more important with student HMOs than any other type of HMOs to prevent that sort of damage that students can do. So just knowing how to do it and how to do it properly can avoid, a lot of the problems that some of the people may have as perceptions.
Excellent. So one thing I forgot to do is basically I would like you to explain to people kind of what's your background, where did all this experience come from?
Sure, I've been investing in property for about 12 years now. Started when I was living and working in London, and I bought my first property in Sheffield, and then I moved to Liverpool. Did a lot of development in my early days, bought a lot of houses, converted them into flats, renovated houses, bought some land, got planning permission, so and then I started building my portfolio in about 2007, so buying to retain really. I started building a portfolio in 2007 and do a lot of refurbs, probably do 10 or 12 refurbs a year. We source a lot of property for other investors as well, and I have a letting agency, management company as well, maintenance company. So it's not just student HMOs I do all types of property as well, mostly residential. I've done a few lease option deals as well. And I've got some property over in Lake Como in Italy as well. I've got 4 flats over in Lake Como as well, which is actually incidentally on a lease option as well. So that's quite nice as well, yeah. So
excellent. Well, thank you for that, Gavin. Just what I like to do at the end of all my videos is give everybody watching the video one golden nugget that they can go and practically use, because as we all know, taking action is the key.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what would be your golden
My golden nugget, I suppose, to anybody watching this would be to become an expert in your market. And I know that may seem obvious, but I have found that by me being an expert in my market, I've uncovered and spotted some of the best deals that I've done in my career. And I see far too many people think they know their area and think they're an expert in their area, but they don't know their area well enough. If they did know their area as well as they claim, they'd be uncovering and spotting a lot more opportunities. So my advice would be, know your area better than your competition, and you will spot lots of opportunities, because there are lots of opportunities out there at the moment in this market. So be an expert to find lots of opportunities.
Excellent. So if people want to get in contact with you or your company, how do they go about doing that?
You can check out our website. It's www.blackstoneproperty.co.uk. That's blackstoneproperty.co.uk. Or you can email me, gavin@blackstoneproperty.co.uk, and I'll be happy to help answer any questions or any queries.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for that, Gavin.
No problem, Davin. Good to see you.
You too.
Cheers. Thank you.